so we're looking at the step about backing up your family history research. So this can seem a little daunting, especially if you haven't done it in a long time. It can take a while to back up, but it's not as complicated, or it needn't be as complicated or as daunting as it may sound. So we would advise backing up your family history regularly. Don't wait and do like a massive thing once a year, partly because you risk losing it all in the meantime, and partly because, as I mentioned, it can take a long time to back up a lot of files. So if you can, I would recommend that every time you have a considerable research session, so let's say you're sitting down and you're doing a few hours research, then back it up. And this can be as simple as just emailing yourself those files you've worked on. So email yourself maybe a copy of your research plan, email yourself a copy of any documents that you've downloaded, and then you can just store them in a folder in your emails called Family History Backups, and you've got them there for safekeeping. You can, of course, save things to the cloud. You can do all sorts of clever things like syncing things between your laptop and the cloud. But if you want to kind of just keep it super simple and make sure you actually do it, then emailing yourself copies of that current research session is no bad way to start backing up your family history. And we would recommend as well that you kind of take a more thorough and rigorous approach to backing up as well. So for this I would advise maybe kind of once a month or every few months, then ensure that you really have backed up everything. And just because the file name's there, don't just kind of assume it is. Make sure all the files have written correctly. Things can corrupt over time, and you don't want to be relying on having your backup one place and then you go that kind of fateful day where you need to go and use your backup, and you go to open up your backup files and you find that at some point they've corrupted. You need to kind of have a bit of housekeeping management on it. So we hope by having the backup step as one of the steps of the 12-step family history plan, you're going to be incorporating it into the way you do your family history, and you're going to save yourself that sorrow and frustration of ever having lost any of your research. Okay, good luck.